Yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy Invective. This is hopefully the last time I ever have to cover this because I don't know, man. Why does it feel so personal to me? Even though it's not personal to me at all. It's just that for a lot of us that are fans of Call of Duty, of Doc, of Z, of Tim, this kind of feels like we have some sort of personal involvement, but we don't. We actually don't. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show a clip. This is back in 2021, the height of Warzone at its very peak. And a lot of you guys coming back into the dance, you're gonna probably, you're gonna think of these times when you used to watch this stream and used to enjoy the game, used to love it. So let's go ahead and look at this clip first before I go into what Z had to say.
Crystallized, what's it called? Crystallized memory. What is it called? It's good to have a little bit of that wisdom on
methane.
Yeah, I don't know. Crystallized knowledge, that's what it is.
Agreed.
Hopping on board here with Exact. This guy killed me in the gulag. I hope he gets fucking executed in game, just to be clear. Watching him ADS a wall, trying to listen to stuff, and I'm gonna pitch it on over to Doc here. Doc, what are your thoughts about this gameplay we're watching with
This
Exact?
guy's a fucking loser. Look at him looking.
Oh my god, Doc. No. He's gonna be watching this over.
No,
say something nice about him, Doc.
I know.
Say something nice about him.
It was just part of the situation. X-Act, still a loser, looking behind the concrete wall, not going anywhere, but knowing that the positioning is so crucial to gain those points. Z, am I correct on this? I'm passing it right to you.
Well, he's currently in a top 13 position. He's looking to secure a few more placement points. For those of you that don't know at home that are watching, there's a multiplier on these kills that he has. He currently has 3 of those. Not sure what his team had total, but those kills can be multiplied into even more the longer he gets in the game. So he's taking the strategy of sitting in a corner, sitting in some type of bush, looking up and down. I'm not sure what this strategy is. Do you know what this technique is called, Doc? This straight up look up and down thing?
I don't want to go into descriptive.
I'm fairly certain this is stick drift. I'm not 100% sure, but I haven't played with it before. But Doc, I'm gonna let you guess the input here based on that spin you just saw. Looking at the aloe leaf under his foot. What do you think? Mouse or keyboard, or is this a
I'd rather pass it off to Z. I'd rather pass it off to Z at this point.
Well, he's 100% on controller. I know it from.
All right, so there was that clip. That was at the height of ZLaner's popularity. That was ZLaner's 50K Warzone tournament. 50K, yeah, they were competing for 50K, and they were spectating this guy and just absolutely shitting on him. Let's fast forward to today. We're in 2025. It's March the 1st. Also, Ramadan Mubarak to all of my brothers out there. If you're celebrating, if you're keeping your first fast and your first roza today, I wish you a very good Ramadan, and hopefully you keep all of your fasts and prayers, and just have a blessed month. All right, so let's go ahead and check out this clip. A lot of people have posted this, but I want to see the full context. So let's see the full context here. Okay, first off, there's a lot of people that donate to Z that are Doc fans, and they're just bringing the wrong energy. They're bringing the wrong energy. So I understand ZLaner's reaction.
Manuel, thank you for the $2 super chat, man. Dropped his friend so fast it was insane. Yeah, that's what I'll do when you admit to talking to minors inappropriately. I'll do that in a heartbeat, man. Of course. Jordan, I kind of says more about you that you wouldn't do that, but okay. And the fact that you are being like actually believing that it's anything deeper than that, like, bro, I didn't there's no news articles, there's no behind the scenes news or any extra info that I know. Like, it's the statement that he made. It's not, no one had him at gunpoint. Nobody, like, he said these are his words. I'm not taking a news article's words or something out of context or this out of context. I went off the airways. When everything went down, I went off the airways for what, almost a month straight. I was gone. I didn't stream. I didn't post. I didn't do anything. You want to know why? Because I was sitting there thinking, you know what? Well, first and foremost, I was fucking literally moving across the country. So I was moving, well, I was going back to my hometown. It was fucking 20-hour drive, getting home, moving into, starting to work on like a place with my family. And anyway, then all this happens the second I get there. Like, literally, I'm pulling in. I'm still a couple hours away from finishing my trip. All this news starts to break out. For me, if I'm in that situation, the first thing I'm doing, no messages. No, you're not going to see a message from me. You're not going to see any statements. You're not going to see anything. You know what you're going to see? You're going to see a screenshot. No words, no nothing. Just a fucking screenshot of every single Twitch message whisper that was sent. That's what you're seeing. That's what you'd be seeing from me. Tomorrow, if you see tabloids that are saying, hey, ZLaner accused of doing this, this, and this, guess what? You're seeing instant screenshots to prove otherwise completely. Because why? I have nothing to hide.
Yeah, that I completely agree with ZLaner. I'm just fed up now to the point where I'm a fan of Doc. I've stopped watching ZLaner because I don't know, it kind of hurts me to watch this guy. I don't want to watch him. Why? Because every time I watch him, I just keep thinking back at the times where I used to watch him and Doc and Tim and all these other people enjoy the game together. I can't watch this guy's streams and enjoy his streams anymore because it's just got this sour taste in my mouth. This upset, this kind of this like passive aggressive and just like this questioning person. I'm just gonna, every time I watch Z streams, I'm gonna be questioning like bro, like why am I watching this stream? Like am I watching this? Like, I ain't, bro, I ain't some sort of narcissist or something. I ain't some sort of what do you call it, people that enjoy hurting themselves. Bro, nah, I can't watch his streams anymore because this entire situation happened, and it has enough. It's not Z's fault at all. It's not his fault at all. It's Doc's fault because he hasn't clarified to any of his people. He's expecting people to reach out to him. He hasn't reached out to any of his boys to apologize for putting them in the situation. That's messed up. Let's hear this out.
I've absolutely nothing to hide. So if you're talking inappropriately with a minor, but you say it's not that bad and you didn't do anything wrong or nothing illegal, that's fine. You didn't do anything illegal. We know that.
Right. So on the terms of, okay, you didn't do anything illegal. Clearly, Doc says is whatever Doc's gonna say is gonna sugarcoat the matter no matter what. Right. But I'd after what happened with him, I don't even want to mention Doc and his missus and whatnot. He's got a beautiful family. He's very rich. He's very, you know, I enjoy his streams. I enjoy Doc's content, right? I ain't going to say anything bad about him because I enjoy his content. The main thing is he should have just posted the truth out there. Forget the lawyers, forget the lawsuits, forget the civil stuff. Because all these other people were breaking NDAs. Doc, just post it. Just post whatever you did. And if you just post it out there and it isn't as bad as it is, or even if it is as bad as it is, at least then we can just acknowledge it and move forward. But the fact that you want ZLaner and Tim to apologize to you, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Why should they apologize for being quiet about this? Why should they apologize? It's you that should apologize. You put them in a sticky situation. You knew all these years that this was the situation that got you kicked off of Twitch. Even if the Twitch employees did this against you, even if Twitch set this up and they're people, and we know there's very twisted, very messed up people that would set this sort of stuff up. but I don't want to make any excuses. Even if they set this up, even if people were out to get you, you should have clarified it and told your boys, these were your boys, these were your partners, these were your daily friends that you log online with, you chat to, and you play games with. The best time that people enjoy in their lives is when they get to sit down with their friends, play some games, and have a talk. And that's what you did with Z, Tim, and a lot of the other guys every single time you booted up your stream. You sat down, you had a conversation, you enjoyed the games. So for you to then not explain to them what, you know, like Doc, why, man? Why did you just not explain it to Z or Tim? Why didn't you explain? I mean, even you're coming out and saying nasty stuff about Nick. Even Nick saying at the same time he feels upset. He feels upset as well. I understand why Nick feels that way, because like he feels upset for the two communities. Even though Nick shouldn't have said what he said, but he said what he said because we didn't have a choice, Doc. You didn't give him. You never gave him an explanation. That's the most upsetting thing.
There's a difference between things that are just because something is a law and something is illegal or not illegal doesn't mean that it isn't going in a direction that, you know, I just personally can't get on board with, and I think a lot of other people, some people are obviously showing that they can get on board with it. A lot of people can't. I personally can't get on board with it. But when you say that that's what you did, if it's not as bad as what you're saying, then I feel like that is all I need to see. That's all I'd need to see. And send it to me. You know what I mean? Like, come talk to me. Let's say all this is going down, and my boy, let's use my boy D as an example. A good close friend of mine. I have some type of drama going on, some massive thing.
I'm guessing he's talking about Diaz Biffle? Or someone else, some other Diaz, I don't know.
It's a massive thing going on. If I am innocent, I'm going straight to D. I'm going to my close friend saying, "Hey guys, hey listen, you're gonna hear this news out right now. Here's the messages. Here's the stuff behind the scenes." I'm going to them. I'm letting them know. It's not fucking on me. I'm not even a part of this. I have nothing other than playing with the guy for the last 5 years. Someone who I had love for. Someone who I trusted. Who I, like I said, turned down so many different things for, and who shined a light on me that I never deny. I never one time will deny that. When have you ever heard me do that? I've done nothing but the opposite. I've only ever said thank you, thank you, thank you to the Champions Club, to Doc, to everyone involved, to his team, to people behind the scenes that he doesn't even fucking... I don't need to go into stuff, but it's just...
Holy.
It's just crazy, bro. It's just crazy. It's been an insane situation.
Lies. Lies. We did. Noobs.
I'd be going to my boys and I'd be saying, "Hey, you're gonna hear these things, but here, let me clear it up for you, so there's no doubt, whatever." Because, like,
one of their games probably crashed. I don't even know. I was not watching.
Yeah. What?
You know, the fact that Doc hasn't just sent his boys. Like, bro, you can send Tim the conversations. You can send ZLaner the conversations and just clear it up. The fact that he hasn't done that just... I don't know. It's just making it just... bruv, if I ever came across... I know if any of you ever saw or ever felt like... ever knew someone did something like this. You just want to fucking rip him apart, bruv. You want to stab him in his face. You know what I mean? You like, bro, what? With a kid? Are you mad? You should get deaded on the spot. For even, like, oh my, that's disgusting, bro. That's disgusting. How dare you? You disgusting. That's, you see what I mean? Like, Doc, that's the way a lot of these people that are Doc haters are looking at Doc right now. They have an excuse to hate on him, and he's just providing them more ammunition because he hasn't made a statement. Well, he's made statements saying that he never did this, but show us proof, man. I can't, like, brother, I don't want to hear, like, oh, I never did this, I never did that. Show me the receipts. Show me the receipts, because I watch Doc stream. I have a laugh. I had a fun time. We got Bobby, got Rallied, got Viz, got all these people. It's a blast. His streams are a blast. Right? 20k plus viewers regularly every time he streams. Streams are amazing. If he just took a minute to go ahead and publish what the lawsuit was, what happened, and the messages, it would be over. It would be over. But he has to speak to his previous people, and I feel like Doc's going on the path of, oh, I can do perfectly fine without them. I don't need any of them. Doc, brother, like, that's gonna leave this bad air about. That's gonna leave people feeling like, oh, you broke all these relationships because your ego is too big. Like, bring it down a notch. Talk to your people. You know what I mean? Like he's got to talk.
All I needed to see
Shot the Reaper.
was that, because that's what I was thinking was going to happen. I was thinking, okay, well, no, none of this is real. All this news coming out, he's going to come on in a day or two. He's going to clear it all up. It's going to be simple. What ended up actually happening? He came on and admitted that he did that.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh shit. Okay, well, now I'm stuck at a crossroads, because here's someone that I am a friend. I should have some type of, like, bias towards this, which I almost kind of did, like, the whole time.
And no matter what anyone says, here's what Doc said in his statement. I had inappropriate conversations with a minor. I know a lot of you gonna jump to conclusions. Inappropriate, huh? Inappropriate. What's what inappropriate we talking about? Huh? Were you? You see what I mean? That's when people think inappropriate, like, bro, they jump into the worst conclusion ever. Immediately, people are jumping to the worst conclusion ever. And now you've basically said time and time again, I've got a wife, I've got a kid. Like, to even accuse me of something like that is so bad and so disgusting. Then why don't you just show the proof, man? Where's the proof? Just show the proof and end this all, so that we can all just, you know what I mean, like, diffuse ourselves from this negative energy around these like, when I think of okay, I want to watch Tim's stream, like, in the back of my mind is going to be like, oh, him and Doc are never going to speak with each other again. I want to watch ZLaner stream and be like, nah, I don't want to watch his streams. Why? Because my biggest enjoyment was watching this Drippin' and Heat duo together. Fine, can't watch that. I love watching Destroy's streams, right? Because I got to know him through ZLaner, and then I got to know Destroy through I got to know ZLaner through Doc, so I got to know Destroy through ZLaner. So I'm a big fan of Destroy, man. His streams just keep me I love watching the guy compete and do his best. So I can enjoy Destroy streams because he's like a neutral point. You know what I mean? He's like, he ain't got nothing to do with the whole Doc situation, because, like, it wasn't even that close. And he's good friends with ZLaner, so, but I like to see them keep up with each other. So I can enjoy Destroy streams, but man, Doc is just, he needs to clarify things.
I'm scrolling for those weeks and weeks and weeks. I'm scrolling, I'm reading articles, I'm reading different things, I'm reading the updated news coming out. I'm waiting for his response. I'm waiting for that to happen. I'm like, nothing's happening. Why is nothing happening? I'm slowly starting to be like, okay, well, no, maybe he's just taking some time, whatever, getting his shit together, lawyers, etc., whatever. Then comes out and says that, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, then there's no further thing to explain. There's no new information or new stuff that needs to come out for my mind to be changed. If you admit that is what you did, if you admit that you're inappropriately talking to minors, I can't get on board with that. I said this fucking 6 months ago in a Twitter post. on a video. I still believe that today. I will believe that for the rest of my life. If you are a full-grown adult man and you are talking to a minor inappropriately, that is weird. I'm sorry, bro. That is
250 season something rebirth. Sure.
I can't get on board with that. I don't care if illegal stuff happened. I can't get on board with that because that's how every fucking episode of To Catch a Predator begins, brother. You get caught in the fucking in the infancy stages of it before anything bad does happen, and then fucking Chris Hansen comes out and says,
Oh, baby,
what were your intentions? Oh, my intentions were never to do this and this. How can anyone fucking believe you? How can anyone believe that that is actually true? How do you expect for people to believe you and not think that you're delusional for thinking that? Just take 2 seconds out of your day. If you did nothing wrong, if you said nothing wrong, screenshot, no text needed, no explanation needed, screenshot, show what was said. And if it wasn't that bad, then there's no reason it shouldn't be shared. And don't say there's NDAs or there's things that are holding back, because there's not. He himself has admitted every party has already broken NDAs and everything, so everything is on the table. Everything can be on the table.
So
he's choosing not to share that information.
Might be an Iron Man there.
Yeah, it's pretty much that. Obviously, I'm gonna let the advert play. He's probably got 1 or 2 things more to say. But yeah, what can I say, man? ZLaner's pretty much hit the nail on the head.
Win streak. Let's go. Here we go.
There's definitely some demers.
I think he makes one final statement about this.
I hear you. Back to back to start the day.
Low ground, that high.
Come on, baby. Lionel, think of the brand new membership. Welcome to the exclusive Z fam. Winley, sing it to 10.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Okay, I think that's all that Z had to say.
Yes, sir. Back to back, we love to see it. Back to back, we love to see it.
Let's see what we need for top 250.
Let's go. Let's go. Because I'd like to see them. I don't care if anything, if any illegal activity happened. I don't care about that, man. You can ride that fine line, brother. You can ride that fucking fine line. I could still... there's things that are legal and illegal that are... Fucking weed was illegal here in Canada for a long time, and now it's fully legal. So what, a year before I was a criminal, and then a year after? Laws and shit change all the time. Morals and our moral compass, that shit, it's a little bit different, brother. It's a little bit different. Wazy, I appreciate that 3. Thank you so much. Kath, thank you that 5 as well, brother. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I think this is his final statement here.
All right, let's go.
Obviously, he's getting more chats and donations.
The funny thing is, the first, like, if we were to see those and no wrongdoing was done, then, like, I'll be the first one to be happy about that. But, like, how am I supposed to just blindly... How do you just blindly... How can you just blindly believe it? How?
Brother, just give some evidence.
It's crazy. I guess not. It does mean something, bro. I've always been appreciative of that, man. Willies. But you have to realize, man, there's... I don't care who you are in this world. I don't care if you're the fucking president. I don't care if you are... I don't care if you are a celebrity, if you're a fucking blue-collar worker. I don't care. At the end of the day, you're a fucking human. Like, we all of us have to be held to some fucking standard, bro. Like, that's, like, I just... And like I continue to say, like, you can have your standard. You can have what you hold people to. and what you're okay with certain people doing, and I can have mine, and we can just respect that with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Man, you can just feel the drop in Z's voice when he talks about Doc. It just feels broken, man. At a level, he wants to say fuck you, but also he wants to be like, I can't say fuck you to the guy because look at the pedestal he put me on. Like, Z went from here to there. He got a signed sponsorship with Monster and Optic. You know Doc pulled a few strings for him as well. Doc had close ties with the Optic crew. Scump, Hector. I think that's pretty much it, man. I'm just seeing ZLaner sit here in his piece.
Messi! Think of the £5 super chat, brother. Just a little moisturizer, brother.
Yeah, I think that's it. He did make one other comment saying that, oh, obviously you shouldn't meet your heroes. I think that was the last comment he had to make. Let's see if he made it just before.
All right, let's go. 3 in a row. Let's get it back to back to back.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, he did make that other comment about, oh yeah, you shouldn't meet your heroes.
And there's a guy, am I right? Like,
That was my bad, for sure, though.
Yeah, we should have looked at that team. I seen them all staring at you for ages. They were bound to just do a 3-2. That's what I said like 8 times. I just seen them all staring at you guys.
yeah. Yeah, I was chilling. I was just... I smell freedom. With the 5 gifted members.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it from Z. That's pretty much it. I just wanted to show you guys. This is the old times. You see right here. With Doc, Tim, ZLaner as well. 50k Warzone tournament that he hosted back in the day. Those were the peaks. And now, unfortunately, we're at the time where, you know, we get this upsetting news. And it could literally just go away if Doc just published the messages. All he had to do. That's all he had to do. I know it was a bit of a long video, but I wanted to say my final piece on this because this entire subject is very... It's depressing as fuck, man. It's depressing as fuck because not just for the people involved, but for the community as well, for us people that we watch, we enjoy. Like, bro, there's so many bad apples. There's so many sick and evil and twisted people that just want to say the worst things about each other in these communities. But there's also those little nuggets, those golden nuggets of goodness and truth. You know, people just want to see people enjoy the game together, enjoy their communities together, get that hype, you know. Like, bro, there's an energy there when everything's just going good and going great. And I think this video here kind of shows that good, great energy. But unfortunately, he just died because Doc just won't post the evidence, man. He just won't post it. I don't know why he's not posting it. Is it really as bad as it is? Or is there nothing really there? What's going on? I don't know, man. Only time will tell. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out. Bye-bye.